Good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to our private virtual safari. Coming to you live from the Greater Kruger National Park in the southern part of Balule Nature Reserve, here in this beautiful area called Pridelands Conservancy. And I'm sitting here in this open, beautiful area looking at the Drakensberg Mountain, just right in the southern part of where I am right now. Hopefully you're going to see all these stunning things this afternoon. My name is Kaya, my name is Lau, and welcome to our private virtual safari. Who's on camera with us this afternoon is Matthew Key. Hello. And who's on FC is Marcelo. And thank you for joining. Let's see who's with us, Mary, before we continue with our drive, brother. We have Enity saying Jambo, and that's Swahili, means hello, I believe. Then we have Sugi, number 2. That's Matthew Key's mom, and I have Mary. What do you call these cookies? They're so nice.
Crunchy.
Crunchies.
Yeah.
But these ones are not crunchy. They are very soft, nice and easy. Thank you so much, Matthew Key's mom. Really appreciate them. We have Paula, we have Canadian, Willow, Mary, Barbara, Brian, Michaela, Jan Powers. We have Zygote, Trevor B, Cookie. Let's see, we have Warrior 7 and Wayne. Yes, we have Ralph. We have Ralph. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just on the eastern part of Pridelands Conservancy, so I'll be shooting down straight south. I'm going to start at Ndlovu Dam, or beautiful dam that we like checking, and elephants, they like to hang out there. And we'll slowly cruise to the western part, and after that, we'll cruise north. Hopefully we see things, because I will always have these plans on what to do and how and where to go and where to visit in the bush. But as you know, bush will always surprise us. And what we're going to do, we have to track. If there are fresh tracks, we have to listen for our surrounding. We have to smell, stop, listen, everything, so that we can be able to see all these beautiful things. So you know, bush has its own plans. The animals, they have also their own plans. And I have my own plans, but I will drive with the animal plans, looking for their tracks and signs. Beautiful landscape. And we're here last night for our braai. We just had a braai. Some people, they call it barbecue. So we're braaiing some wors, some boerewors. I don't know whether I've tasted boerewors. Boere for some people, they call it sausage. It's a very, very big thing in South Africa. Boerewors. Each and every. Oh! Sorry, Mary. Okay, that was a big stump. I didn't see. Hello, Rosemary. So you can see the landscape is different here. We have places where we lose a little bit of signal for a few seconds and we come back in the drainage lines to drive river beds in thick areas, in areas that are a little bit lower, and the higher grounds is very better because we can get signal very easy there. But what I will do, I'll try by all means to avoid such areas so that I can give you a beautiful virtual safari. Yes, what a wonderful time to start our drive, and we have such great elephant activity. We just right outside our camp, we had 2 different heads of elephants. So I sometimes call them the tribes. I had 2 tribes of elephants, and we had a bachelor herd. We also had a breeding herd, a very big one, breeding herd. Oh, hello, Clara. Hello, Clara. How will I forget you? I won't. I'm not gonna forget you. So let me take this one road while I'm trying to find tracks and signs. And it's a bit windy today, and I will also try and see whether I find those lines that they saw this morning. They were not in a very great place, and there was also mobile easterly direction from here. deep southeastern direction. So hopefully they're still in the reserve, because if they go to the next reserve, which is called Kwanga, it's great for them to go there, but the problem is that we don't have network coverage that side, so we are not able to drive there. We do go there for just our bumble, but not for a live drive. So hopefully there will be change direction coming to the north or straight to the west. And today it's one of my mentor's birthday. A lady called Umaga Sabelo's mom. So Sabelo is one of my friends staying in Sabuso. Happy birthday, mom. And also her daughter's birthday today. Happy birthday. Yes, they are on the drive, but I don't think they're saying hello, because I think they're watching from a screen, like a TV screen. So hopefully they're getting the message. And we also know her as Mama Majezini. It's beautiful. And I have my radio here, making sure that I get all the updates from other vehicles that I hear. Keegan for car. So I've been looking for creepy crawlies to all sorts of beautiful, colorful birds. Thank you so much, Ida. Ida Chikudu, and Chikudu means a rhino. So my name is Klau, it means elephant. So what a beautiful surname there. Yes, thank you so much for wishing my mentor's mentor birthday and her daughter. I really appreciate that. Maddie, what are we seeing today? What are we seeing? Elephants. Elephants would be nice, beautiful. I'm also searching for my chameleon. I'm also searching for a pangolin.
Last station, you were breaking up. At 12, what's
So let's see what Ndlovu Dam has for us. So that dam is called Ndlovu Dam because elephants, they love visiting there. So there was this one time, sometime 2 or 3, 4 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, there were about nearly 100 elephants there. Just one area, different herds or different groups coming, going. Oh, beautiful. Which looks quite. And let me tell you something. It's always surprising, even if it's so thick. So, wanna see what I'll find. And it's a beautiful sunny Friday. Yes, Sugi. Yuka did.
I make my way towards you and help you to relocate.
Yeah, I did find a chameleon live.
You're more than welcome. I'm just checking around.
I did find a chameleon live. I also found a chameleon live, but this was a chameleon that I drew on the ground. So it is counting as a very living creature. So what I will do, I will check around here and see whether we don't have tracks, because in these junctions we do check on the movements of these animals. No tracks. So we'll take this road and go straight to. Oh, look what we got here, Mehdi. But this doesn't sound very, very, very good. It doesn't look very good because this track is pointing a direction just right next to a boundary that goes to the east. So do you see what we have here? Just here. beautiful tracks. I know it will look a little bit confusing because I don't have an idea what this track is, but I'll draw it for you. Here, track. Then we have the first lobe, the second lobe, the third lobe. Then we have the first toe, we have the second toe, we have a third toe, we have a fourth toe. I don't think you're still getting an idea on what is happening here. And then the second one, which is the front one. First lobe, second lobe, third lobe. First toe, second toe, third toe, and a fourth toe. And so this is a leopard track. So it's a female leopard. So tracks are very small. If it was a male, it would be a little bigger than this. And it's facing just right on the eastern border. And going there, it's going straight to the other reserve called Kruger or Boston. And we won't have any signal here. And it looks like it's just early this morning. And it might be an animal that was busy, maybe marking its territory, because the males and females, they do mark their territory, the leopards. And we have two special leopards here that I know of that are having cubs. One leopard has 3 cubs and the other one has 2. So I won't follow up on that track. I'll be heading towards the area where the animals might be, because when it's warm like this, I know it's confusing because I'm still wearing my jacket. It's a little bit warmer, it's a little bit chilly, and I just rock this jersey just because in case the weather changes. And I have birds here. I don't know whether the light won't compromise Mary's camera work. Wow, they just left. Okay, yeah, the light is bad. Just go to the other side and see whether we're still going to put these birds on camera. Beautiful birds, which are called white-crowned helmet shrikes. There's the one there. Please stay there. Stay there. Okay. Where did you go? They're gone. There, the other one, Mary. Let's come reach them there. See it, Mary? Oh, it's gone. The other one is still there, Mary. I don't know whether. Oh, flying over. It's gone as well, yeah. Those were Mary tried his level best there, but beautiful birds. Greyish and white and blackish color, called the white-crowned helmet shrikes. Thanks so much, Paula. Oh, they're still there. You got him. Ah, Mary, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Yes, look at that. You see that whitish stripe on its wings, and then it's black back. Then you'll see he has a yellow eye ring, and he has a greyish head, and a little bit of whitish face, and the underpart of the belly or chest is white, and they live in groups or in flocks, small little flocks. Beautiful birds to watch. Oh. And what's so interesting about these birds is that they are not only safe in using numbers for their safety. They also, if a pair has chicks, and the other members of the flock will be helping the breeding pair to raise the chicks. Very interesting. Just like I've seen that with Aromac barbless, because I live in flocks. They sometimes do that, but not all of them. Because if you look at the buffalo weavers, sound red-billed buffalo weavers, they have this huge nest that has chambers inside there for each and every pair, or nest areas where they will lay their eggs. And so mom and dad, they only take care of their own chicks. Different behavior and interesting behavior. Oh, beautiful, Jonathan, the new bird. Yes, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birds to watch. But the problem is that they were in a difficult area. So if you see them again in a very nice and easy place, we're going to put them on camera. And we have such beautiful birds here in the Lowveld. Hello, elk. Yes, I go. Those are white-crowned helmet shrikes. Do we have here, Millie? What do we have here? I think we have something very interesting, and I'm still eating a cookie. Ooh. Yeah, we have something here, man. We have something here, brother. We have something. You see something that's brown in here? It's very interesting. So, must I create a shade, or is it fine like this, man? It's good, eh? So this, you can see it's a nest. It's a spider web. And there's a spider inside there. It's called a tropical tent spider. So you can see its web. It's built horizontally. So you'll see other spiders here. Their webs are built vertically, and there's a reason for that. So it mostly catches all the prey species that they fly from the ground to upwards. Then that female. Very interesting, because you will find a few females nest in one area or in one tree. Whoa, Mary. Yes, you'll find a few females in one tree, and what happens? The other females can steal other females' eggs. And the other interesting thing is that in most spiders, like you find your golden orb web spiders, you find your garden web spiders. What they do after the males mates with the female, what happens is the female will kill the male if she finds an opportunity. But these ones, the males, after mating with the female, what's so interesting is that the males, they starve themselves to death. They stop eating. And the females will sometimes die after lay their eggs, and sometimes they can live for a couple of days while they are with the offsprings, their webs. Here's a birthday girl. Here's a birthday girl. Was the lions and the cheetah try searching for these. We do have lions, beautiful lions. We have a big pride called the Ngati Pride. We have also a breakaway pride that broke away from the Ngati Pride. We call it the Ngati Breakaway Pride. Small little pride with 6 individuals. And then we have 2 beautiful males, lion males, male lions. And the cheetahs, we do have cheetahs here, but the problem is that this area has a lot of apex predators. So what happens is cheetahs, they don't really like competition, because we have quite a lot of cheetah lion activity. We have quite a number of hyena activities. So cheetahs, they tend to avoid those kind of places. So they do come, they do go, and because remember that cheetahs, they prefer their own kills, like fresh kills. And then what they do is a cheetah, or it's not a cheetah, a lion or a spotted hyena will take or steal the food from a cheetah very easy, because they are not as strong as compared to other big predators. So yes, who knows, we might be seeing lions, and as everything is roaming freely here, you don't know when or where are they now, and They were down south, but no one has spotted them yet. So hopefully we'll be seeing them just before the end of the drive. And yeah, we'll put them on camera. Oh, Simon. Hello, hello, hello there. And so I can smell the Dam. It's not far from here. So what I want to do, I want to check what's happening around the road. There might be seeing something coming to drink. We might see ellies, we might see lions coming, we might see a leopard coming to drink. We might see a rhino coming to drink, and put that on camera. Which smells very great. Beautiful. See this tree, Eddie? This is one of our evergreen trees. It's called a tree wisteria. And it's always shiny and greeny all the time, but you will notice that some animals, they avoid eating it. You can see most of the trees around it, they are being properly browsed. But this tree, you can see the younger ones on the side there, they're still intact, because few animals are feeding on this, because the whole parts of this tree are poisonous, and the animals, they do avoid that. But what happens is some elephants will come and nibble a bit here, because they know that when they have stomach bugs or some internal parasites in their stomach, they will come to these poisonous trees, like a tamboti, for example, and they will come in and consuming that, so they can deal with their stomach aches or with stomach problems. So even animals, they know what tree to eat, especially when they need some health attention. Very interesting. I found a hyena, a chameleon. I'll try finding a chameleon, because here we have flap-necked chameleons, which are active during the day, and at night they are sleepy, and it's so easier to spot a chameleon when during nighttime compared to daytime. Because now what happens is when you shine a light at night or in the evening time, you will see a white color reflecting from that chameleon before it turns greener. And then now it's not so easy, because it will take whatever color it's at right now, so it's very, very difficult for me to find it. Sorry. And there is a place to see a chameleon, especially during the day. It's when it's passing the road, very easy, or you're walking in the bush and you're just close to it. But when I'm driving like this, it's not really easy, because it will be camouflaging and blending in so well. Not that it's hiding away from me, it's hiding away from predators, and also hiding away from its prey species when trying to hunt. So I'm just right next to Balule Dam. Let's see what it has for us. So I'll be looking at checking at the updates from a guide's group. Updates yet. And there was a breeding herd coming from HQ, that's our camp, coming right straight south. So hopefully it's not far from the water or from the dam. We can put it on the camera also. So this area sometimes it gives us some gremlins a little bit. So hopefully this time it will Oh, look what we have. Hello. Hello. How are you? She's foraging about a tree squirrel. You can also find them on the ground. Very fast. Oh, beautiful creature. So it looks like it has something to eat in its mouth. So they're feeding on fruits, nuts, berries. Beautiful tree squirrel. Searching for tracks. Rosemary, a rhino would be a dream. Stick around, you might see one. You might see one. Just wanna go to the northern part of the dam. And there's some nice tented area there next to the dam. That's EcoTraining, where you will be studying if you want to become a field guide. Let's see what's happening around here. The bush is quiet. Nice being around these areas so that we can just sit still and listen and sit quietly while you're listening to the sounds of the bush, from birds, insects, elephants trumpeting, hyena whooping, maybe a lion roaring. You're welcome, Rosemary. I can hear a cape turtle dove from a distance. Work harder, work harder, work harder. Thank you, Mary. There's nothing really happening around here. There's some birds flying about. That gives us a chance for us to proceed and move forward. So what I will do from now, because there was not much activity at the dam side, we're going straight west. I'm going to check along zebra clearings, a nice, beautiful open area where the zebras, impalas, wildebeest, warthogs, my favorite, and hyenas, and the rhino likes to hang about. So we'll be searching on those things and hoping to find one or two animals around that area. It's called zebra clearing. Those trees I just mentioned earlier on, the Tamboti and tree wisteria. Those trees, I never tried them because they're known to be poisonous, so I don't want to get sick in the bush. There's certain trees I can eat. I can also eat their berries, their leaves, just like this one tree. It's a medicinal tree. I like to talk about it all the time because it's one of the interesting trees, Mary. Love it. So what I will do, this particular plant here, it's called a common spike thorn. So I'll just want to take one. Oh, got me there. I'm gonna take one leaf over here, and I call this tree Umuto's Tunga. It's a plant that heals itself. So I will break this plant or this leaf. It's like that. It's totally broken. And when you do it again, take it back to its original form. Doesn't look like it's been broken. Beautiful, eh? Like this particular plant. And so this tree, when you have some stomach aches or stomach bugs, what you will do is you have to eat it. And so what happens is so interesting because it doesn't taste nice, but it turns your mouth very dry quickly. It turns your mouth dry very quickly, and that's how it works. You have to swallow it if you want to, but if you don't want to swallow the thing, you just have to swallow the juices. Beautiful plant. So when you go, you'll find almost the same tree looking like this, but it's called a red spike thorn. Its main stem is covered in with lichen. Almost all those trees, the red spike thorn.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to make your way. I'll drop it in now.
Let's see. I think they'll find something on the other side of the wilderness.
Thank you.
Let me see. Jens, what do you have there? Wait for Kaya.
Sorry, who are you calling?
Yes, I was calling you or Reynard. What do you guys looking for that side, or what do you guys have that side?
Reynard is located on the breakaway.
A log?
Gonna push it in now, but general area will be in Glover South, I think, close to Ngati.
Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, just keep me updated, man. I would like to join a sighting, brother.
I'm trying to drop a pin around these radar, but there's no signal here. The easiest would be to come to that pan on the Glover South, just to the east of Ngati. And there's a 2-track on that road that runs back south. There's a 2-track that comes to the west. That will be the access point.
Copy that. So they did find.
2 vehicles here, but there's space for at least 1 vehicle. And if there's a vehicle, they can just take a standby on that 2-track that runs. That will be the access point. So now for standby point.
Copy that, brother. Thank you. Look at my friends. Was
Yeah, that sounds good, Reynard. Just leave it at one overlock and then you take your time. I'll hang around in there.
Whoa! Those were warthogs, mainly female warthogs. My favorite. That's my favorite boy because I know he hangs around here. And they just dashed away from us. Let's see whether we can locate them again. One of my favorite animals to watch in the bush. So hopefully they didn't go that far. You went there, is it? Oh. Gone. Vanished into the bush. Oh, there! One just came out. It means there were 3. The one was already in the den side. So let's see. Make just a U-turn over here. see, maybe I will locate those big boy and a girl. They vanish into the bushes, and it's very thick around here. So let's see whether that area that those lions have been located has signal. So because they did find those lions at Breakaway Pride as 2 adult lionesses with 4 sub-adult cubs. Beautiful. Can't wait to see them. Oh, hello, Mary. Yes. That's area where they like to hang around, especially that boy. And I think that this particular boy just saw earlier on, it's females are dying to be with him because it's such a huge animal. It has this vicious tusk, and I think when they're around him, they feel very safe. And because that particular male, you can see it's been here for quite some time. So those lions have been spotted static. Maybe who knows, when you get there, they might be starting to be mobile. So you don't sit with sleepy lions, and as they are known to sleep up to 20 hours a day. So it depends on the activities of the day. Yes, Mike, welcome. Ran out for Kai. Yeah, man, thanks. I got the pin dropped, and yeah, I will wait for Keegan, and then I'll get his updates when he's done, brother. Because I'm just right at zebra clearing.
Keegan, if you maybe stand by there quickly, they are mobile. They might come straight to your vehicle now.
Copy, thank you.
Yeah, visual of my vehicle. They kind of look like they're going mobile towards your vehicle now.
Yes, we have impalas, and these lions starting to get mobile, so they have to be moving towards where the lions are, so we can see these impalas, and these are males. They have horns, and then the males are busy chasing the other males away from the females, and they're also chasing the females because they're trying to mate. So this is a special season to prepare for the next generation. So the males will be doing that by protecting a certain number of females from other males. So they'll be trying to mate with all of them. And so the smartest impalas, what they do is they wait for these males that is protecting the harem of females to get tired. And once they get tired, and then they know that it's going to be easier for them to push these males away from their gals. Yes, those ones you can see different age groups there. You can see the ones with shorter horns, longer horns, the different age group. So what I'll do, I'll try and drive straight to that siding where those lions have been spotted and see what they're up to. So a little bit south. They are down south. Okay, I'll take Lobu. Almost southeast corner. I'm just on the southern part, so I have to drive at least southerly direction. I do win with those leons. Whew. Chiefy Pop, yes, this is Collie. Why don't you use that name anymore? No one knows me as Collie. Only the people who used to see me on Safari Live. So I'll be making my. Yeah, that name was given by, I believe it was. Home Affairs, I think. But no one used this Oli name at home. Oli. Right now for car?
I'm standing by for you.
Yes, brother. I'm slowly making my way that side, brother.
No problem. Stand by one. I will keep you updated. The rest of this, I'm gonna make my way in now. If they get to know about anyone, I'll let you know.
Thank you so much, Kings. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mary, for a super chat. Really appreciate that. And while we're going to straight to this line Pride, we have to scan around not to miss a thing. A very interesting thing around here. There. I saw something there, Mary. Let me go a little bit back. You can see. You see that? Something might be staying there. Let's go and have a look. Let me go and have a look there, Mary. And see you. What I can see, and find in there. Looks like something is staying here. just kidding. No, it's just a tree, really. But I believe something is staying here. Maybe a snake, maybe some scorpions, some giant plated lizards, because they do prefer this kind of spaces, especially where they will sit hide and hide away from their threats. So I thought it was something that will be. Mary?
No, I'm afraid it's a big log.
Yeah,
back there.
Yeah, it's a big log, and you'll think that maybe it's a very strong tree, but it's not. You can see, very dry. So a tree that can do it like this, and we can see the size. You can see the bark has been stripped off, and it's easy to identify this tree. It's called a knobthorn. But what happens is, a knobthorn, when it grows older, it loses the knobs, and also what happens is it loses its bark. And the elephants, they like stripping them apart. And then when it's an old tree, you only see the knobs or the thorns just right on top of a tree canopy, where you find thinner or newer branches. Yes, NET. They did find lines. So on our way to put those lines in the camera, hopefully area there is beautiful, but you know our car is the smallest car in the area, because most of the reserves and places they prefer to use the big Landies and the cruisers, you know. So this one is a Jimny, the Suzuki Jimny, very small, very tiny, so it goes into all those spaces that can't imagine. There, just right there, that corner. Woo. Judith, hello, just joined. Okay, I'm on standby. What?
You can also make your way. I'm pulling out. I'm leaving the lofty charge.
Beautiful. So when we're going to this open vast area, which I called one of our low-feld Mara, and there's lots and lots of sickle bushes. Yes, Vinny. I'm calling it the Mara, but the Mara in the Lowveld. So you can see there's this tree over here. I just want to stop a little bit. It's an indigenous tree. So you can see this tree. It's nearly dead, but it's alive. So you can see it has invaded this area. So what happens is this tree is an invasive species. So you need to control it as much as possible, because once it gets to be in an area and then it's not controlled properly, so what happens is it takes over and it doesn't give other trees that are supposed to be in that area a good chance to survive. You can see there's very thick here. That's because of this, and it has quite a good wood, and it has these vicious spikes. Yes, Brent is still in SA. Last time I checked, he was still in South Africa. See what else to take. This one takes us back. This one takes us back. Take the other one. Because when those lions, when they wake up or stand up there, I have to be very close to the area so that I know that we get all the shots, especially the sun is going down, and it would be nice having the sunset and the lions walking. Beautiful. So these are one of the difficult areas in the reserve where they're very thick, and it's so not easy to follow up on cats, especially if a leopard is here. Once you lose its track, or once you lose its visual, it won't be easier to locate that particular animal again, because they blend in so beautifully. me doing my Ferrari safari a little bit. Almost on the southeast corner. Hi Isabelo, how are you? Yes, good to meet Tarzan. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm on my way to the line siding. So hopefully I'm moving north or westerly direction, because that's the great or the right direction for them to move, so that they can be coming to us and spending time with us, so that we don't lose them. But it's so interesting. They don't leave for a long time. They do come and go, but in most cases they're just active all over the show, all over the place here. And I feel so proud when my hometown people are watching. It's very, 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 very great feeling. Ooh, the crested francolins are always on our way. Crested francolins, those birds are ground dwelling birds, beautiful coloration. You can see they're always on the road. You have to be patient, especially when trying to be driving fast, because you have to slowly approach them so that they can move away from the road. And so these are ground nesting birds, but they do perch. And what they do is they'll be utilizing the ground for their nest. They don't nest in trees, but they do climb trees. You also find this Swaisen spearfowl. You find the grey-winged francolin. Almost the same behavior, but different coloration. Yes, checking the road that goes to that specific area. You can see how big is this area. It's almost 2,000 hectares here in Pridelands Conservancy. There's a nice open area there, which you call twin pens. So hopefully they come to that open clearing so they can have a proper view of those lines. Beautiful, it's beautiful. In a day or two without seeing lions, man. That's a long time for me. Because, oh look, a leopard, a leopard, a leopard, a leopard, a leopard, look, a leopard. Hey, leopard, look at that, a leopard. Hey, leopard, this is beautiful proper. This is I'm over the moon. I'm over the let's move a little bit forward. Whose car is on north Ndlovu North? Mobile station. There's a car that's on just mobile static on Ndlovu North. Clover North.
Yeah, affirm, I'm on Clover North.
That's where right where I am. You can see me. There's a leopard, brother. That's going towards you. It's going just right in the drainage. Oh. No, I think it's. Can you see my car? Just look south of where you are.
In the drainage?
No, I lost visuals. She was mobile north to the drainage. Whoa, that was. Yeah, I can see your car. Can you hear my car?
No, I don't have audio.
Just drop the pin. Just come to the pin area. That's where my car is. Yeah, second crossing. It's in the east of second crossing. Oh, did I lose that? Whoa! I'm lost for words, eh? That was beautiful. So it came this side. There. It's coming. A leopard. It's coming. It's there. Oh. There. It's here. Just here. It's here. Just here. I just saw it here coming this side. Wow, that was beautiful. They can see it. Oh, stay still. Thank you, Maddie. Whoa, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at those patterns. Oh, that is beautiful. Yo, I'm lost for words. So I have to identify which leopard is this. So I made it still have it on camera, Manny?
Yeah, it's gone now.
It's gone. It's just mobile north, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mobile there. Yeah. I will just try to follow you here. This is beautiful. This is crazy. And you see, as I said earlier on, that leopards here, even if they're chilled, but once you lose sight of them, then they're gone because of the coloration and how the grass is and the vegetation around them. So it moves that side. There. Renat? Just right straight at me, just north where I am right now. It's coming, it's mobile west now. You're gonna see her coming.
Copy. I'm gonna go to that old umbrella just here to the north.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yo, I just saw her right there. So I think she's gonna pop out there. Yeah, she's still there, Mary. I think Mary can see her.
I just put it on camera already, so you can move it.
Yeah. Let me move a little bit. Oh, sorry, Mary. A little bit forward. That is beautiful. Let me tell you something. I'm over the moon. So the female leopards are also territorial, and.
Going towards Clover North.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh.
Mobile northeast.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So it's a little bit chilled. Oh. Oh. You see her?
12 o'clock.
Maybe can see her. Let's see what she's up to.
No visual now.
No visual now. It's right there. So you can see how crazy is the coloration these cats. So I just want to move a little bit forward and try to follow her. So if it's the female with the cubs, she might be trying to. So must I? Okay. So must I move her forward? Can't see at the moment. Okay. There. Ah, look at the. So leopards are not fully habituated because this reserve over here, it's not a very old reserve. It was a hunting farm before, so slowly trying to habituate them. You can see the tracker on the front seat there. So he's the one that follows these animals most of the time, and he makes sure that he walks them. So they lost her visual. Renard?
Just here by this flaky bark acacia.
Thank you so much. Yo, this cat is camouflaging with. There. Yeah, there. Look at it there.
Yeah, she's kind of looking back towards you now.
Look. That is beautiful. So,
See if you there, she's going to go behind my vehicle now.
look. Beautiful. That is beautiful. She was. Whoa! Yes, she's. So hopefully soon they will be fully habituated, and what's so interesting is that you see them often now. So this guy will be following them most of the time on foot, and then making sure that the cubs, the next generation, is being taken care of, because their cubs, if they are if they are relaxed, it's going to be much easier, because if we don't habituate their cubs as much as possible, their mom will give them that sense of being skittish. Oh, and look how thick is this area. Somebody. Oh, you see again now? Ah,
It's gone already.
it's gone already. Mary. There, Mary can see him. Can see her. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it looks like it, Paula, that she was hunting a little bit, but what happens is our leopards are not as relaxed as like the Sabi sands now. Here, we are still in the process of habituating them, but the process is getting is going much faster than the time when I started here, because trying by all means to. Oh, in a tree! Look, in a tree! Wow!
She's just climbed this marula.
Yeah, thank you so much, but I can see him from here. Wow! Look at that, and also you can see she's looking at the direction where there might be impalas or maybe a prey species there, and the females are much smaller compared to the males, because the males can be up to 80 kilograms, and the females will be up to 45, or half the size of males, and they have territories inside males' territories. So interesting. Look at that. Look at the position there. So I told you that the bush plans. I can do whatever movements I want to do, but the bush has it. So what I will do, Mary, let me just go forward. Let me approach the siding a little bit, so that maybe we. Oh, breaking up. Let me move a little bit, and I'm breaking up the gremlins, must stay away. Beautiful. Yes, just wanna go to the area where. Beautiful. It's good there. Just wanted that gap. Beautiful. So you can see the position, the body posture, the body language is telling that if something is great to hunt or to catch, it will pounce from there, because leopards are also known to hunt from a treetop. A leopard jumping from a tree canopy to the ground, catching an impala. So this might happen, and you sometimes hear them if the cubs are a little bit bigger now for them to follow him. You'll hear it's producing sound like. Bless you, Mary. So I saw the body size, and I thought of a female, but what I will do is what I will do, I'll have a thorough check on what this leopard is, and you can see there's on its whiskers there, just right on top, a whisker line. You'll see there's dots there. That's how we identify these cats, because some they have 3 dots on the left.
Going out of this is all a lock, open lock.
Thank you so much, brother. I'm just here with Renard, with the Ingwe here. It's in a tree. I think Renard dropped a pin.
Sorry, Kaya, just very soft. Do you have a visual of the Ingwe?
There's a positive, brother, just right in a tree. And yeah, I'm with Renard here. So I can think you can make your way before it vanishes into the bush.
Thank you so much. I'll come down and go to the south.
Oh, look at that. Very cute. So I can't really see what spot pattern. So wow. Yes, get camera work, Manny. Oh, your first petted dog safari of a leopard, Rosemary. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Shia Kashmir. Your eyes are beautiful. Yes, but I agree with you there. This is just stunning. So what I will do, Manny, let me try. Just,
Let's go for the line.
whoa! Yeah, I just wanna have a look at of this leopard, and you can see its tail is like whitish at the back there, the end, and that's a follow me sign. You will see when they are hunt, and then the prey species, like for example the impala, sees them. You'll see it raising its tail, saying that I agree, saw me. Oh, look at that pose, Manny. Look at that pose. This cat is relaxed. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Whoa. Oh, it reminds you of Kalamba. Do you remember that cat very well? Oh, James Rich, it's good to see Sexy One. Oh, because leopards here, I don't spend long time with them, and so it's difficult for me to identify them. But it's so great, James Richard can just identify a leopard just like that. So yes, I can differentiate a few hyenas because it doesn't take me a long time to see a hyena. So it's either for them to identify, for me to identify hyenas, because these ones I'll need a proper close look with my camera lens, and get pictures of this of the spots and the parts, so the body parts, where I can easily identifying them. Oh, Sexy One, beautiful.
Sorry, Kaya. Do you still have a visual there? If I make my way down and go to the south.
Yes, brother, can you see me?
No, I'm just gonna be coming now.
Oh, okay.
Season Gala just crossed, so stuck here.
Okay, yes, I still have a visual, but I'll pull out when you arrive here. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. Oh, Paula, she's new for you because I see quite a few females around here. I see quite a few males, but I haven't mastered their sport patterns yet. But hopefully, I'll be doing that because I will still be with Penny Dog for quite a long time. So I'll master all of them. And what's so interesting is that I will be spending some time with Maurice, a tracker at Pridelands, and yeah, I will get to see these animals on foot in person. So look at that, the body is changing. And remember, the cats, leopards, lions, they don't hunt because they're hungry. They hunt because of their instincts, and they kill because of their instincts. Even if how super full bellied they are, if an opportunity avails itself, they will be as flexible as if they didn't eat that day and catch something. And what happens is the leopards that are known to feed on the carcass in the tree, then when they get another opportunity available, they will go for it, and then they will be hoisting at least 2 kills in different trees. And some leopards, they've learned that the hyenas, they follow them, and what happens is if they can see that the hyenas are a problem, they can, if it's possible, to hunt 2 different impalas successfully and leaving the one to destruct the hyenas, while it's continuing with its meal freely. 61 has 1-2 spot pattern, and 62 has 2-2 pattern. Okay, I'll screen grab that. Oh, look at that. So it means this one is 1-2 spot pattern. And just imagine, I was about to hit a junction, and it was walking on the road. Oh, maybe we're so lucky, eh?
So easily you can miss it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting that when I see a leopard, it's not like when I see lions, because when I see lions, I will see a lion and I'll know it's a lion. But when you see a leopard, I close my eyes for a couple of seconds and open them again, because I at that moment I don't believe what I'm saying. And then like, yeah, a leopard. And when I said a leopard to Maddie, I thought I was telling Maddie lies. But it was a leopard. Maddie confirmed that. Yeah, that's Rosemary. Yeah. Because Janet, I agree with you, but in some other places, what they do is they name their leopards after guides or trackers in that area, or after maybe the history of the area, something like that. And they sometimes use the names from that tribe's language, just like Kalamba, Hosana, Tingana. Those are names, Shangaan names. Look at that, it's jumping down, jumping down, jumping down. Whoa, gone. And look at that, it's beautiful. So it gives us a chance to go and view those lines. That what a beautiful, beautiful time with. Yeah, I keep coming when I can hear a car. Renard, asking for a visual. I lost a visual here.
Okay, I'm here, second crossing on south. I still know that I don't think it's the one
Yeah, I'm going to pull out. Can you come straight in?
Money branch at the back there. Woohoo! Thank you, Mary.
From second crossing, you're going to go a little bit to the east and you'll see visual of our vehicles. And then there's a big little west.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out and then go to the line siding. Good evening, sir. How are you? Good to yourself. Hello.
The new cameraman. Yeah. What happened to the lady? You have a nice lady.
She's around.
Tell me, the leopard over here.
Yeah, it was. It just climbed down a tree and then it moved. I don't know whether it's, Reynard still has visual.
Is he with it?
Yeah, I can hear vehicles there. I don't know whether he can see that leopard. Yeah, but you spend a beautiful time with him. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Mobile stations. I'm leaving the siding of Bafazi Ingwe. Left Reinhardt block. Yes. So, because the bush has all the surprises in the world, what we're going to do now, we're going to hit the area where those lions were spotted. So our drive is getting, the drive is getting better and better and better and better and better. Kids. Drive is getting better and better and better and better and better. So I thought he was gonna say hello, but he's not saying hello. So I'm gonna eat dust. Thank you so much, Kesmir. I always say my teeth are fighting with my lips because I have such huge incisors. So when I keep my mouth shut or when I keep my mouth closed, there's a war. That happens because my teeth are trying to fight with these lips. Keegan for Kai.
Standing by.
Are those Galas still the same block, brother?
Bit of a wind mobile east.
So you going back to them?
I'm still trying to figure out where am I supposed to be looking. I'm east of second crossing here. I don't see radars.
Just right the back, man. I thought you were gonna stop. So he didn't realize that I was following him. As a person was giving him directions to and updates to the siding. It just turned back. So I thought maybe he saw me, but it looks like he didn't see me. Born February 2020, so he's going to his second year. Daughter of Pixie Pen. Kings.
east, you'll see a two-track going north.
You see where you turn back? You see where you turn?
Yeah,
Just north of there.
That's fine. I hate
Yeah.
how random vehicles just come and turn and drive.
Oh, how's it, man?
That's what I'm saying. I can see someone, but I don't know who it is. But it's him.
Yeah.
Those Ngala.
Hello.
They
Yes.
Would it be alright with everyone if
Yeah.
we just stop?
They went in east.
Yeah.
Just crossed the road east. They were walking. I
Okay.
think they're gonna go to Marty somewhere in there.
Oh.
444.
Yeah. So, how far is that from here?
2K.
2K. Let's try that. Yeah.
Just go. But the 2-track is for the pin.
Okay.
Turn down the 2-track, keep going straight, and then just look, they might come out.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother.
No problem.
Oh, good luck, man. Yeah, so I think that female was heading towards Ndlovu man area. Yeah, because she was on the road, and I was from the other road. Then I gave her a little bit of a fright, and then she went to a bush. Yeah, thanks, man. Enjoy. Yes, I'm still here. I'm still around, going to locate those ngalas or amabubezi or leaves. Taus. I'm speaking a lot of languages here, from Zulu, Afrikaans. Yeah. Oh. Oh, the students. Maybe they went to follow up on those ngalas, those lines. So maybe we might get some update from them. Hello. How are you all doing? Hey. Good. Seen those galas? Yeah. Where? I'm looking for them. There. Straight there.
Yeah, straight there.
Just there.
Straight up the tree pen.
Okay.
You know where that big weeping boerbean is? In the middle of the pen.
Yes.
It's past there about 100 meters.
Okay.
So in quite really thick bush.
The car is small.
You'll get
I have a smaller car. Thank you so much. Yeah. And we had Bafazi there. Beautiful sighting, eh? Bafazi Ingwe.
where was
Just here, just now. She was in a tree for quite some time. Eh? Second crossing, I mean. Yeah.
the young one?
Yeah. About 2 years of age. Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Yes, I'm back! Many. They're still students. Ingwe, I'm confusing people here. When you say Ingwe it's a leopard. So some people, especially the students, can see most of them are from overseas. So then I'm sure they'll be like, what is this guy talking about? Ingwe. So yes, we're heading to the site where those lions are. And it's so interesting. Look, now they've been trading. They've been following those lions on foot, just to get a sense of being in the wilderness and sense of being with the lions on foot. It's beautiful. And the signal might be a little bit dodgy around here, but do not move a muscle, because if you do have gremlins, we'll be coming back to you in a second. So when the sun goes down, it's a magic hour. You don't have to be in the bush on foot unless you're a qualified field ranger. You can. Because nighttime is for the people who are like the anti-poaching, and at night is also for people to be driving their vehicles and getting to see the constellations. Beautiful night and beautiful time. And I think I nearly forgot to go through your question and comments. Let's see. Yes, just imagine Buffalo have like about 90 now passengers. Woo! And then 91 is Matthew Gee. Yeah, it's a Pixar 5 vehicle. It's a truck. It's a monster truck. The train. Yes, but not a train that goes very slowly. Like one of the trains you can find in South Africa, the slower trains that you can catch when you're not in a hurry. And they're fast trains like the other one in Gauteng, like the cow train. Oh, Zyko, was the first leopard on PD TV drive. Keep on watching. I promise you, you will see quite a lot of them. You'll see quite a lot of them. So we're going to this area. As I've said, the area is very thick, and that doesn't really bother me because there's a weeping boabin tree. It doesn't bother me because I know that our car can go into places where these big cars can't go. So I thought that we're going to have leopard lions in this open area. Oh, I'm nearly there. Oh, Franklin's, move out of the way. Thank you so much. So they were here and then we moved east. So we have to rely on tracks now before it gets dark. But even if it gets dark, guess what? I have a LED lens, a torch. It's here. I was looking for this. If you do lose. Okay. Let's take this one. Search for tracks. And they sell they're a bit full bellied. So they won't be walking as much because lions when they do walking most of the time you see that they're like trying to go to a certain destination or reach a certain destination. Sometimes they just walk because they're trying to disturb something, or they're trying to follow ahead of buffaloes, or trying to hunt, hoping for a meal. But once they're full and relaxed, they don't really like walking, and they just want to. I can smell lion poo. I can smell lion poo. Smell that, and the lion just here. Here. Yeah, they are here, man. Here's a boabin. Here's a weeping boabin. So I can smell their droppings. So they said this is a difficult area. You can see these are difficult areas. Yeah, here's a 2-track. Yeah, this one, eh? Yeah. Here's a weeping boabin tree. So what I'll do, let me try and sneak in here and see how it's going to be. KDG, what's for dinner? I don't know. VMP is in the house and the Yuka is in the house and Marcel is in FC. There might be. What do I think? Why don't I take this road? Maybe they're gonna come pop out on the road. But let me do this. I must go there. Okay, let's go forward a minute. Let's go there. I want to make a big loop because I think if they were moving, it means they will be a bit far away from this area. Let me go forward. Sorry, man. Ready? Don't try this at home because you will be fined, or you might get injured or get killed if you're speeding and driving like this. So I can see where these cars were, so it means these lines are not far from here. Okay, let's do this. So we find these lines. There's an open area. Yes, let me take this one. Looks like this road never been driven for like 9 years now. Hold on, Mary. Hold on. Not an easy road, an easy terrain. So hopefully we find these cats around here. It was a nice open clearing. And it's so difficult to search for tracks here. Oh, they were here. Oh, okay, it means they walked. Yeah. Thank you, Mary. Mary saw EcoTraining's footprints. It means we're on the right track. I'm not alone in this drive. Mary's not only concentrating on this small little screen to give you all the beauty of the bush, it's also searching and making sure that it's. He helps me with tracking. Ah, TV Pop, so exciting. I love it. And in this Pride, there's this lioness, sub-adult. You call her tire chaser. So she's very much interested in tires. When the car moves, it runs with the tire, looking at the tire, and immediately stop. It also stops and runs away in the car. So it's a normal behavior for these small little cats because or young cats, because they're just fascinated by everything they come across. Oh, my feet are cold. Hold on, Mary. Oh, it's thick down here. So there's a drainage there. And if they are lying flat, you might only see the ears. So they're mobile east. And lions, when they walk, they don't like walking in thickets. They like walking in these roads, like game paths, because it's much easier for them. They said they're a little bit full. They might be chilling somewhere in open space. Hold on, Mary. Might be bumpy a little bit. Hold on, Mary. There's another open clearing. So the tracks are not really going to help here because this area is very, surface is very hard. So I'm following these two tracks here. In the bush, following lines. So there's a water hole somewhere around here. So if you don't find them here, we'll search for them on that water hole. Whew. And a beautiful off-roading. Nice and easy. Oh, you see, there's a road here. We're proceeding east. So this. Yes, therefore, sky is getting prettier. So we're concentrating much on locating these animals than searching for the sunset or giving it a sunset. But if the sky is changing brighter and brighter, and we'll give it to you. Oh, it's getting thicker and thicker here. Look how thick this area is. Gonna make a U-turn. I think I can see them. I think I can see them. Really?
Yeah.
Those are lions, right?
It's too easy for you, Kyle.
If these lions were a little bit far away from me, I would have gave you a David dance, but you know what?
Okay, now let's put them closer.
Put them closer. Mary,
Yeah.
we're on steroids today, bro.
Yeah.
We're on steroids today. Today we're on steroids. Like we are in 1.5 hours, brother. Mary, you're a star boy, man. We are star boys. Look at this. Mary, just wanna go here, then unpack. CJ. Yes, we are on fire. And the other thing, you must think like a lion. And I was following a trail. 2, 4. I can see at least 5 lines. Be good here, eh? Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, hello, lions. I can easily say this drive is on fire. Oh. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the 6th one? Because 2 adult females are supposed to have a 4 sub-adult cubbies, and they nearly look the same in terms of size. Yes, we had a bride last night. Paula doing steroids. Yes. Thank you, NET. Breakaway Pride. Yes, Mary. Mary is a breakaway pride. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah, we slow down, sundown. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. So look at the eyes. You can see this one is a sub-adult, and you can see, looking at, judging on the size, it looks like it is a young sub-adult, and there's supposed to be a male that is growing its mane, slowly coming out, and then soon the father is going to be chasing him away from his pride when he starts misbehaving. But now I can see they're taking it easy. They're a threat anymore yet. Yeah, I can't see the young male here, but I will look properly because it's getting to be dark, and then I will shine it, touch a little bit, and let the LED lenser does its job. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. Let's see who's who and where's the young male. It doesn't look like the young male is here, but he might be here because they were all 6. Oh, yeah. See, I can see it, Benny. Just on the other side of a tree. Yeah, I can see it. 6, and they are just machines. Yes, okay. There, that's the 6th one. Beautiful. You can see right through these thick sickle bush. Beautiful. Yes, going back to the drawing board, it looks like that's a male, maybe the one that I'm shining a torch on. That looks like that young male, but I'm to look that carefully and properly and see the mane. Yes, it is a young male. I can see this is a young Simba. So in Zulu they call it Ingwenyama, and in Ndebele it's also Ingwenyama, and in the female line we call it Ibubezi, Leo in Afrikaans. You can see those golden scrotum there. You can see it's a male, and you can see a little bit fat. The bellies are full, and they will be trying to break down that protein, and it's not an easy task to do that. And that one is busy making sure that it's clean, because what they do after they kill, they will be cleaning themselves. Oh, beautiful. So they travel quite a distance from their last pin, and I don't know, sometimes it's just luck, but sometimes it's just think like an animal. It's just sometimes it's just following up on these pathways or animal path, because that's what I was taught in school or at the college, that with animal movements, especially leopards and lions. And lions, when they walk in a pride, and when they are walking to a certain area, they go straight. They don't make turns like a leopard. So a leopard has lots and lots of turns to make. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So the light doesn't bother them at all, as they are also nocturnal animals. So if it was impala, my torch would be off, and we will let IR play its part. Yes, these are African lions. Yes, Sabelo. What's happening here, I'm not sure about their age, but I can see that young male that I just showed you. So the young males, they leave their territory, their father's territory, or their natal pride, when they're about 2.5 years, and then they start leave their nomadic lifestyle. So from 2 years to 3 years, and sometimes they can stay a little bit longer. And some other male lions are known to leave their cubs or male cubs until they're a little bit older than expected, before they're chased away from their natal territory. Then they'll be looking for their new areas to rule. But before that, they have to live a nomadic lifestyle so that they can grow bigger and stronger and get some experience before they go and fight for territories. So that one is just above 2 years, that male, 2 years of age, 2.5 there, because they show up their mane when they're about a year. When they start about 13-14 months, you'll see their mane start showing up a little bit. Then the females, a little bit so difficult to tell, and it's much easier for these cats to differentiate or tell their age when you follow them from birth, because you know when they start walking with mom, they will be 6 weeks old, because mom will be hiding their cubs or her cubs when they're born until they are 6 weeks old, and then she will start walking with them. And it's easier for me to be identifying their age. As you can see, we saw that leopard earlier on. They told me that it was born 2020. So it will be much easier for me to track its age. Thank you, Michaela. Heidi, how are you? Ah, thank you, Rosemary. Loving this. Also loving this, eh? It's just beautiful. And it's so great to be just right next to those lines. Whew. We've been searching for these for quite some time. And what they will be doing tonight, they might be start roaring while they are sleeping, or while they are lying on their side. Especially these are two adult females, and because they can't do that, and they will be doing this most of their time, and they will be active a little bit, maybe for a few minutes, and then they will walk for a short distance, and they lie down again. But that doesn't mean that if something walks next to them, there may be a warthog or maybe a steenbok or an impala, that they will just leave it alone because they are full. They will jump on it, kill it. Yeah, just enjoying the sighting. I'm just taking in the sighting. Work hard. Work hard. I thought at this time this Cape turtle dove would be asleep, but it doesn't look like it. I don't know what's going to happen because attracting all the predators, genets, and all the cats. It might not see the next day, this one, because it's dark for it to make noise. I'm so worried about that bird. Beautiful. I'm just listening to the sounds of the wild. Just listening to the sound of the wild. Hopefully they might give us some stretch and some doing some yoga before the end of the drive. And it's interesting. A free virtual safari, it normally goes for 1 hour 30 minutes, or sometimes 1 hour 15 minutes. But now we're going for a full 2 hours. It's great because of all the activities. As I said, remember I said I was going to the west and try to go north. But I never even touched those areas.
No, in the southeast.
In the southeast. Listen to that. That was a spotted owlet. So I'm trying to call it a little bit. And I'm not using any app. I'm using my teeth. It's a very small little owlet. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Yeah, I'm having some great time here actually. And the sightings, today's sightings for that leopard, I didn't know what to say there because it was just, it was something else. Wow. And I'm sure he's not frightened by my response there. Wow. Yo, Michaela, time bomb or something. Yeah, but it's a very nice call, a very unique call. You can see something has grabbed their attention. That's why these three, they're up and facing straight to where the sound is coming from.
I actually thought I heard another line that direction.
Mm.
Very, very faint.
Oh, I think maybe might have heard a lion that side. It might be right, because here it's so interesting, because we're in this reserve where two lion prides, they're sharing the very same territory, and they are believed to be related because they were together before. But there was a time where they had commotion, and there was a fight between this one big pride called the Ngati pride and this one pride called the Breakaway pride. And yeah, it's so interesting, because these ones, they do go to the north, and those Ngati pride, they like to hang around the north, because I was with them just right northeast of the camp, but they moved north to other reserve or neighboring reserve in the north called Chejani. And these ones, they utilize this area most of the time, the south east western area, and then the Ngatis, they like to hang around in the north, but they do come this side because they own the territory, but they try to avoid each other as much as possible. And these ones I saw them running away from the males, because these two boys were here, because these two prides, they are managed by these two male lions, but they don't like to hang around with these males. And so when they hear and see these males, they just move away from those males, and it was chaotic. A few weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, it was very chaotic in the morning, because the whole night before that morning drive, it was lions everywhere, roaring and doing all sorts of noises. It was chaotic. Thank you, Paula. It was an awesome drive. CJ, how much does it cost to join one of the private drives? The YouTube is $15 and $25 is Zoom drive, and then $25 US is Zoom drive, and $15 is a YouTube live virtual safari. You'll be with me, Brenty, Yuka, and Mary, and Marcel.
And it's 2 hours.
And it's 2 hours, man. And it's live. It's great. And it gives what I love about actually private virtual safaris. What I love about them, once you start understanding the bush, it will be easier for one to go on a safari, because some shows or some TV programs, they always show lions killing and hunting, and they don't show this part where lions are just lions just lying like this and not doing anything. So you find that some people who are not used to these shows or used to these places like these, when they come here, they just get bored of watching lions, because what's installed in their minds by what they see on TV is that lions, they have to hunt all the time. But lions, we can leave them here today. This time it's about 4 minutes before 6 p.m. and we'll find them here tomorrow morning at 6 again. Just here, maybe changing positions or just here. But anyway, so private virtual safaris, when you go every day, you'll see that sometimes you don't find these things, sometimes you find these things, and I was lucky today to find all sorts of beautiful things like leopards and lions. But sometimes the bush just gets very quiet. And that's when you have to talk about birds. You see all sorts of beautiful reptiles. Yeah, man, there is a lion roaring from a distance, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. What Mary had earlier on, it is a lion, because yes, I also had that sound coming from the northeast side. Thank you, Treffel B, and thank you, Clara. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Mauricia Neely, thank you so much for watching. David Dawn, thank you so much. Thank you, Mary. YouTube is 15, Zoom is 25. Really appreciate your comment there.
Sorry, go again.
Thank you, NET. Thank you, Atropper. Thank you, Michaela. Trying to see. I'll say. I'll name everyone who's here. It won't be that easy because there's 77 people watching now. Jenny Wren, Mr. Leopard. Yeah, but you didn't miss a leopard. You can watch this after this drive, and then yeah, it will be uploaded on YouTube, and you'll be watching the leopard we saw, even if it's not going to be live, but it will feel live because we were talking to you just on a live drive. Kalanga. Kalanga, are you Zulu? Keeping it calming, Danko. Kalanga, thank you so much. Beautiful. So I'm trying to see whom I didn't say his or her name out. Ozai Code, so make Pi Strike on calling. Beautiful. Savilo Alex. Thank you. Angela Gardner, can see you there. Beautiful. I believe that I did say your name. If I didn't, that's Passport Outlet. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for watching. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your questions and comments, and hopefully I will see you on the next safari. I'm having a safari tomorrow morning, a private virtual safari. It's a Zoom drive tomorrow morning, if I'm not mistaken, and then we'll be doing another free drive next week. It's either morning drive or afternoon drive. Yes, and thank you so much for your time, Mary. Thank you so much for your camera work, brother. Really appreciate it. And I'm still finishing up my cookie. Yeah, I'm still going sugi. And yeah, thank you so much, Marcel in FC, brother. And thank you so much for supporting Penny.tv. And lastly, thank you so much, Kaya, for taking people on a game drive. Beautiful. If it wasn't about you being here at the front, this car won't be moving because Mary will be controlling his camera. Thank you so much for such a beautiful day. And thank you so much. I love you all. Kai will see you tomorrow. Nsale kuhle. Ngiyanthokoza.